If you are looking to put on some lean mass and go into a lean bulking phase and you want to know how to calculate your macros, you have come to the right video because we are about to do just that. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the video. And because over the course of this summer I'm going into a lean bulking phase, very calculated, very intentionally, I'm going to provide you in this video how exactly I go about calculating my macros and calories for this lean bulk. I've decided on a lean bulk instead of a more aggressive, higher calorie bulking approach to make some quality gains over this summer, to stay somewhat lean because I dieted down, got myself to a lean place, and I want to kind of stay there. And by staying in the smaller calorie surplus, we'll minimize the fat gain and maximize the body's ability to utilize nutrients the best that it can while in a leaner phase. So hopefully we're going to stay lean, build some muscle, build some strength and size over the course of the summer, and that comes in a big part with nutrition. Let's talk. And because last week we did a whiteboard video, I'm going to ditch the whiteboard today and just throw the numbers up on the screen here. So I'll scoot to this side of the screen and let's begin. The first things you're gonna need are your height, weight, age, and sex. So I am 5'9". I'm weighing 173 pounds right now. That's right, I stayed at 173. My lowest was 172. I reverse dieted perfectly out of this cut. I'm 20 years old and I'm a dude. So those are the important things that we need to know in order to calculate our basal metabolic rate. And that's essentially how many calories you'd burn if you were just sitting the whole day, like lying in bed. You didn't get out of bed the whole day. There's this super long complex equation that you could plug all your numbers into to figure out your BMR, but there's this super nice website that I always use. It's like bmicalculator.net. I'll have it linked in the description. You should go use that website because it's a very easy calculator that you can plug your height, weight, age, and sex into. You can use this calculator to figure out your BMR. I put my numbers in and got 1884.09. So that is how many calories I would burn on a given day if I didn't get out of bed. Did nothing. But obviously we get up, we move around, we do all kinds of things, and we exercise. You probably are weight training, maybe doing some cardio, so you have to multiply that number by an activity factor. I like to use the ones that they provide on that website, but this is basically taking your basal metabolic calories and adding in the amount that you expend through exercise. I lift weights pretty intensely about 6 days a week, so I'm gonna take my BMR and multiply it by 1.7, and that leaves me with about 3,200 calories a day, and that is my maintenance level of calories. So if I consistently train 6 days a week and I ate that many calories, 3,200 a day, I would likely not gain weight or lose weight. I just stay at 173. But on this lean bulk, we're looking to gain some size, gain some mass, some strength. We're not trying to put on too much, so we have to add just a small calorie surplus. My goal specifically on this lean bulk is I'm looking at around 0.5 pounds gained per week. And what's generally accepted is if you eat an extra 500 calories a day, then you will put on about a pound a week. So if I'm trying to do half that, I'll do half the calorie surplus. So I'm going to do a 250 calorie surplus, add that onto my maintenance calories, and I'm looking at a calorie goal of 3,450 calories a day. Now I've got my daily calories. Now we calculate the macronutrients, and we're gonna start with protein. Generally, it's accepted that you should eat at least a gram of protein per pound of body weight a day. I tend to go on a little higher end just because I know it works for me and I can eat that much protein. So I'm gonna do my body weight of 173 times 1.25 grams, and that leaves me with a goal of 216 grams of protein a day. Then I'm gonna figure out my fat, and I want my fat content to be pretty low. Generally, my bulking strategy is high protein, low fat, high carbs. So I want my fat to be no more than 20% of my total calories. So I'm gonna say it'll be about 18%. So I take my total calories of 3,450, multiply it by 0.18, so 18% of my calories, and I get 68 grams of fat a day. And finally, carbs are just whatever's left. So we're gonna take the amount of calories from protein, so 216 grams times 4, plus the amount of calories from fat. So you take 68 grams times 9. Subtract that amount of calories from the whole amount of calories of 3,450 for the day. We have the amount of calories we can take from carbs. Divide that number by 4, and we are left with 490 grams of carbs per day. So this is my calculated calorie and macronutrient goals for this lean bulk. A small calculated 250 calorie surplus to put on some lean mass, some quality gains, and that is that. Obviously the question is then how do you fill up those macros and calories? Keep it as clean as you can. Lean proteins, complex carbohydrates, generally healthy unprocessed foods, things that fuel your body up well and make you feel good so you can go into the gym and train hard. Because food is fuel. The stuff you put in your body helps you to go into the gym, to perform, to train hard, to build your body up, and that's what we'll be trying to do over the next few months. I hope you'll learn something from this video and know how to calculate your macros. Any questions, leave them in the comments below, and leave anything else you want to let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate that so much, and subscribe to the channel if you are not already. Stay tuned for the cool stuff we got coming. That's all we got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.